Hi, this is Joel, and I'm going over my playbook trade from November 29, 2018. And this was kind of a weird day. I took like a big rip on the open, and I probably should have just stopped trading or just done paper trading and just kind of worked off my nervous energy or frustration or whatnot. But I kept trading, made a lot of good trades, a lot of trades that were not as good, but maybe just more rushed and not on my trade plan, and just lost my discipline and just forgot my plan for the day. So anyways, I'll just keep iterating on that and just make sure I can avoid getting in this problematic type of situation. But these trades I'm about to go over actually were pretty good. And yeah, so basically it was a consolidation, a few scalps, and then playing a breakout. The ticker was Lazy Boy. So the big picture was the SPY had a big rally yesterday and it broke above this 270 technical level. And at the time I was trading, it was still holding above 270, 250. And I didn't think about this while I was doing the trade, but in retrospect, could have some stocks that actually have a follow through today, which haven't been seeing the past few weeks. So intraday fundamentals, they reported earnings. Lazy Boy did yesterday after hours. And actually, before I get into that, I'll just say that I'm still learning a lot of these fundamentals, and mostly when I'm looking at this, I'm just trying to say, was it positive, was it negative? So I'm listing some of the fundamental stuff here. I cannot really tell you exactly what that means or why it's good, but for now, that's okay with me. I'm trying to learn enough stuff. I'll just keep trying to learn more and more as I go. But anyways, there's something called their consolidated sales increased 11.7%. A bunch of other metrics had increased, and they announced they were increasing their quarterly dividend. So that's all good. It was gapping up to a important technical level of $33 pre-market. I was actually thinking it could break out from there, and I'm still trying to learn exactly how that works because I seem to be getting these wrong. So I was hoping it would break above 33. It actually pretty cleanly held under and just took a big dive on the open. But anyways, that was kind of where it was pre-market. Reading the tape, honestly, my head's a blur right now. I just did so many trades today. I know I was looking at the tape when I was setting some stops, making some entries, and I think that helped me. I understand the problem with the statement. I definitely lost my focus and discipline compared to what I've had the last few days. Despite this profitable trade, I don't think I could call this one good trade yet because it's just too scattered and done so many trades that after the fact I can't really even discuss the details of it. That's not good for now, and I think I need to slowly just increase my capacity. Anyways, trade management. So there was 3 trades. The first one, if you notice here, you can see after this thing made like its morning low, it came up, touched VWAP, pushed away pretty cleanly, came up again, touched VWAP, pushed away cleanly. Now you see here, getting closer and closer. It bumps up once, bumps up twice, not pushing away this time. So right about here, I decided to get in, and it pretty quickly popped above here, and I got stopped out somewhere in here as the momentum started to stall, which was okay. And again, like I said, this wasn't one good trade. I didn't even know where a logical place to take profits was. Maybe I would have tried to put an order up there where it stalled. But in any case, I was just following it up with a stop. So made some profit there. I think actually 33 cents a share. So then after this thing kind of crashed back down, I crossed VWAP again, and I saw it actually approaching close to this 30.50 level. So I tried to get short. Again, a consequence of doing so many trades and not focusing, I accidentally entered a stop order, so I got filled at 30.37 instead of 30.48. No matter, I guess. I just had to risk more there. I put my stop above 30.50, so maybe 30.51, and I wrote this down and was hoping for the break of 30. And here I actually was watching the tape, and as the offer was stepping down, I would move my stop loss kind of like a couple cents above that. Not saying that's the best strategy, but that's just what I was doing here. I think I got a 19-cent gain. After I got stopped out there. I saw this thing popping up and was thinking of, okay, if it comes back up to the 30-50 and tries again, I'll short there. But it didn't. It actually made a lower high, and then it came back down and bounced under VWAP again. And I noticed, wow, this nice little consolidation triangle's forming. I noticed some big volume and at some spots here when it was forming, like at the beginning. And honestly, some of the stuff I'm just noticing now, I think, as I'm talking. But these are things I know to be true about triangles that are powerful when they're bullish. Big volume as these things are forming. So anyways, I made a few buys, and as soon as I was kind of like in the money, I would adjust my stop up. So I think I had a few where I maybe made a couple, 2, 3, 4, 5 cents, and a couple where I lost a few cents, but was determined to kind of stick with it until I got a resolution because I felt pretty good about this pattern. So, one place in here too, I accidentally, again, consequence of over trading, relative for me and my current capabilities, was I accidentally was so used to, I guess, shorting today that when I went to enter my stop, I accidentally bought another 50 shares when I got in this last time on this triangle. And it was right when it started to pop, so I immediately sold it for 2-cent profit, even though I was okay with the 100 shares, I think. My plan for now is just 50 shares until I can show consistent profitability and try to catch some of these oh shit moments where I burn through money or something because I realize something about myself emotionally, which has happened a few times recently, and I've made some good adjustments to my system. But in any case, sold the 50 shares, so I held on to 50 shares at 30.18. It popped up again, and actually moved my stop up to 30.54, which ended up kind of sucking because I got stopped out at exactly 30.54 before it went up again, came back again and touched 30.54. In retrospect, probably should have bought in there, but it wasn't as quick on my feet. And then the thing took off and made another little consolidation triangle. Boom, made another one. And I actually got in here because I said, man, that is like, I think this could be one of these big dog trades that I've not yet to really see, or I think I've seen, but kind of before I knew it was called a big dog trade back in like September when the market was a lot stronger. So I was like, I'm going to get in and ride this up. I actually got in, and a couple seconds later, it exploded up to $32 from $31.50, and I adjusted my stop up. And as soon as I did that, it came back down and hit my stop at like $31.70, and I actually didn't get filled until $31.37, so I actually lost 7 cents on that, which was kind of, frustrating, but I guess a learning experience. So yeah, that's my trade. I think if you count the 7-cent loss, I think I made 33 cents on the first, 19 on the second, then another 33 cents, and then I lost 7 cents maybe. So this is pretty good, 33 cents in here with, kind of a crappy stop, I guess, or crappy luck. Or actually, I don't know. And again, this is where you need to think through stuff. I should be able to tell you exactly if I followed my stop loss plan or not be saying statements like it was a crappy stop loss. But now I'm just rambling. But still, that whole initial thought was good where I bought in here wanting to be a part of this move, and even though I made probably 3 or 4 trades in there, I ended up some small wins, some small losses. I still ended up in the money, in a decent move there. All right, trade review, some things I did well. And I see here I have some stuff that I forgot to erase when I copy and pasted from the last, so that's kind of shoddy. But again, for the 9th time, over trading, frantic, not following my plan, getting mentally tired. Anyways, some things I did well. I pounced on 3 good opportunities in a row. Didn't stop trying to get in the trade when I would get stopped out for either a small win or loss. Turned out to be what I thought in terms of opportunity. Areas of improvement. Could have been more patient when getting into the consolidation there at the end. And as I've been saying, lots of trades in a row without an exact plan. It makes it hard to analyze after the fact. And my stop losses are semi-random at this point when a break starts or when I get in the money. So I need to keep trying to assess that, come up with something that more rigorous. And also, again, the reason not to overtrade like this is like I can't even come up with an exact risk versus reward for this because I did so many freaking trades today. I think I did 33 different trades or more. In the past videos, I've been doing like 2 or 3 trades. So, anyways, that's my playbook trade for today. And thanks for listening, if you're listening.